My darling ladies and gentlemen, we are here in Albert Square. Not the one in EastEnders, but the one in Manchester where our town hall is. And if you can see that there, I'm going to talk to you today about hate crime. Not in the way that you might think though. Let me just turn this camera around so you can see me. Hi, hi. Hate crime seems to be a new buzzword by the politically correct lobby to protect us from one another. And yes, hate is a negative term. It's a bad thing to hate. Hatred will lead to suffering, will lead to inner pain. But what's very interesting, if you can see over my head there, is that we have the word hate plastered all over Manchester now. It's hate, hate, hate everywhere, hate. And the new equality bill brought in by the previous Labour government, there's a lot in there about hatred, about hate crime, about not treating one another with love and respect and dignity. But, and there's always a but, my issue with all this is that I believe we have enough existing legislation, enough existing laws and controls to cope with the rare and ugly instances when people are nasty and assholes to one another. We have public order laws, we have violent laws, we have discrimination laws, we've got employment laws, we've got anti-rape laws, we've got sexual laws, and now you've got hate laws. And the scary thing is, can I commit a hate crime and say, I hate your jacket, madam? I'm committed to hate crime. You see, it's very easy to commit a hate crime. Sir, I'm committing a hate crime. That iPad is ugly. Terrible iPad. I hate it. You see, it's ridiculous and people quite rightly laugh because hatred is just a very strong distaste for something. And it's ironic that the government, ladies, you've got to hate these things. Hate them. Hate it all. The government is asking me to hate racism, hate discrimination, hate bullying, hate homophobia, and hate disableism. You know, very soon we're going to have every citizen of Great Britain or the European Union in a airtight bubble with audio and visuals cut out in case we offend one another in some way. In case you say, fuck Hinduism, oh shit! In case you say, fuck Islam, oh! Fuck Christian! You gotta be so careful nowadays because you can't make fun of things, you can't do this, but you know, us free-thinking and slightly more enlightened individuals, we understand the nonsense behind the government trying to tell you how to behave. It reminds me of a story my brother, John, told me. In fact, I should mention my brother more. My brother is now an oil man in Houston. How cool is that? Or how bad is that? He's in Houston. He's in, like, Houston, we have a problem, and my brother is earning big bucks in Texas. As an oil man. Like my dad, he's an oil man. My brother said, like, when you see a sign on the bus that says, don't spit on the bus, it's nonsense, because the very kind of people who would spit on a bus are not the kind of people who would listen to a sign saying don't spit on the bus. And if you're the kind of person that doesn't spit on buses anyway, a sign telling you to not spit on a bus will be meaningless. And so, do you think any low IQ, pituitary retards who like to be racist or violent towards their partners or whatever are going to listen to a big slogan telling you to hate these things? Just hate them. It's ridiculous. Anyway, it's about time we talked about Russia. Russia and the anti-gay propaganda laws and the Sochi Winter Olympics coming up. There's a lot of beeping going on. Wait a minute, what's going on? Yeah, I'm on here. Anyway. Putin has just gone on television yesterday saying that gay people can relax and have a good time as long as they don't speak to the kids. And then he adds at the end of the interview, we need to protect children against homosexuals and pedophiles. You see what he did there? You see what he did there? With one sentence he said, homosexuals and pedophiles are kind of the same thing. Look, there's a big worry in, like, conspiracy theories heads, and these things infiltrate governments and religions and Orthodox churches and Kremlins, and they actually believe that there is a twisted gay agenda in Hollywood or in the world, a Western plot to topple the rising superpower that is Russia using homosexuality. They actually believe this. They actually believe this. And Putin, and it's not Putin, look, he's representing the will of the people. This anti-gay propaganda law in Russia, they love it. They can't get enough of it. 85% voter approval, they want this anti-gay propaganda law. Because they're, you know, conservative, conformist, frightened people. Because look, let's fucking cut to the real fucking reality here. Let's fucking cut through the bullshit, forget all these slogans and say, look, no one who is straight can be convinced to become gay. It just, the same way you can't get a gay man, a very gay man, and ask him to enjoy licking out a pussy. He's gonna go, no, bloody women. The same way, if you're a straight man or a straight woman, you may experiment, but I don't think you're gonna have your inner mathematics changed by seeing gay propaganda. Ladies, I hate that jacket. I'm committing a hate crime. Look at that. I hate that jacket.
What's wrong with that jacket? Let's end hate crime.
Yeah, I hate your boots. Call the police. I hate those boots.
Do you know something?
Yes.
I hate your coat.
Thank you. Good. We're all committing hate crime. Sometimes the general public, you try and involve them in a well-intentioned joke and they don't get it. And the lady on the right over there, she stumbles away saying, "You're a tit." A tit, ladies and gentlemen, is a breast. I am a mammalian lactose delivery gland for a young infant. I am a tit. But anyway, where was I? Yeah. Fear. Fear drives the world. Fear and paranoia drives everything. And Russia is scared that the gays are going to turn all the children gay, and the dwindling Russian birth rate, and it is very small, it's going to dwindle even further because we're all going to be having happy butt sex and not impregnating vaginas with sperm. That's the worry. That is the worry. Anyway, before I upset everyone else too much, it's coming up for 7.5 minutes. I seem to enjoy 7.5 minutes as a length of video. 28, 29, 30. Thank you.